Test, test, test. What's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Coming back to you from my hotel room right now. And I wanted to share a day in the life eBay to Amazon business update while actually lay in this comfortable bed. I'm over here in Washington, D.C. area, in the Washington, D.C. area. And yeah, my business actually shipped out about 6,000 in profit today and wanted to come to you guys and hang out, answer a couple of questions and share a little bit about my business updates, what's been going on, and just add some value. I've had some really cool things going on. So just double checking to make sure I'm live right now. It does look like I am live. So yeah, a little bit under the weather, all the traveling and whatnot. So excuse my my etiquette, right? But let's get right into the video and let's have a little bit of fun. So want to share how today progressed. Okay, so I ended up waking up probably about it was 8 in the morning by an actual phone call from my team because they had some questions because I'm out in the Washington D.C. area and my team was actually at my house. So I'm actually going to wait a second for everyone to come in right now because we got some people popping in. What's up, Jameson? Great to see you. Good evening. Good evening. So yeah, today we shipped out about 6,000 in profit to Amazon FBA, and I got some really cool updates I want to share with everybody. So since we are live right now, I'm going to wait for everybody to kind of jump on in, say hello. Let me know if you're watching live right now in the comments. Let me know where you're from. I'm over here, like in between Baltimore and Washington, D.C. Okay, perfect. So it doesn't look like many people are coming in. So I'm just going to present this and I'll probably edit it up later on. So welcome to a day in the life. I want to share a little bit behind the scenes about my eBay to Amazon business, what's going on, and how we shipped out over $6,000 worth of profit. I was a little under the weather today, but the coolest part is my business is still growing. We're still sending in items, we're still shipping in items, and we're still making money even when I'm sitting here laying on the bed, right? Just relaxing. So I want to share kind of what's going on, what's been happening, and hopefully this can inspire you. So this was actually a picture I just took a couple of minutes ago on the left-hand side, me laying in these nice, comfortable hotel, laying on these comfortable hotel pillows. It's a nice bed over here. We're over at the Hilton. And I'm actually visiting my brother right now for a couple of days. That's my brother. He just picked up some nice Armani glasses. He got me a pair too. So big shout out to Brother Profits over there. But this was how my day started this morning. I ended up having my mailman stop by and drop off a bunch of packages. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That's my mailman. You might have seen him in some of my Instagrams and TikToks. It looks like we had about maybe about 40, 50 items maybe delivered to the house today. These are all items that I picked up from eBay to Amazon. Okay. So for the folks who are maybe new to my channel and you're wondering, like, Steve, how are you getting all these products? I see you on TikTok, Instagram. Like, how have you grown your sales so much? It's all eBay to Amazon. I buy everything off of eBay to Amazon, and I can most certainly answer some questions if you guys have any questions. Here's an update. I literally just took this at 7:27. I took this at 7:08 this evening. So my last 30 days is a tad bit over 50,000. I was at like 48,000 this morning. It jumped up to 50. The other day I was at 52. So I'm jumping back and forth, really trying to get up to that 75,000 a month consistent number. But yeah, this is where I am so far. When I took the screenshot, I was a little under $1,800 in sales. Let's take a look right now and see where I am, if I've gotten any more sales that have come in. So yeah, I'm at 1837 right now, which is pretty cool. So I must have sold a couple of items. Yeah, I just sold a DVD for $80 that I paid $27 for, which is pretty crazy. So that's where I am right now. We got Stone Cold Flipper in the house. What's going on? Maria, welcome, welcome. Let me know if you're watching live right now, and happy Saturday. So this was when I checked my camera this morning, because again, I'm in the Washington, D.C. area. I had my girlfriend right here on the left, and she was looking very surprised because I jumped on my hidden camera and said, "Hey, everyone." Hey, I let them know, guys. I let them know. I put a camera on. My garage is a mess right now, but I'm actually going to be remodeling it soon. So stay tuned on the channel for that. but she's looking at me like, what the heck is wrong with Rake and Profit? Then I got my mom right there checking out the SOPs on the wall. Then I got my buddy Ryan, my bald buddy. We're bald brothers, and he actually does all the listings. So Iris, my girlfriend, she does all the prepping and unboxing of items and inspecting. And then you can see we've got a bunch of DVDs stacked up here. We've got some tables and whatnot going on. It's pretty messy in here right now. It's nothing special, but we're doing 50K a month out of my house right now. Pretty laid back, right? So again, stay tuned for more slides. But yeah, this was 8 a.m, and I had my team here. One of my best friends and my girl, my mom was here just dropping off a heater because it was cold. But yeah, we were rocking and rolling, and I'll share how much we shipped out, and I'll share some more results. But yeah, this is the setup in here right now, and just figured that would maybe be cool to share that with you. So they started at 8 a.m. It looks like my buddy Ryan left. They actually left at around 2 o'clock. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah. So they worked for about 6 hours and 15 minutes. And this was the end result right here. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shipments that went out. And now you might be wondering, like, why did that take 6 hours? Well, I'll explain in a couple minutes why, and I'll explain how many items. But yeah, I'm gonna break down pretty much how much money we made and kind of how this unfolded. So right here, you can see, let me see if I could take myself off of the screen. Okay, perfect. So you might be able to see right here, ignore March 18th. I mean, you could take a look at it, but today's March 25th. We shipped out 4 batches, and you can see in each batch how many items went out. So we had a total of 334 items that we shipped out. The cost for that inventory, that's what it cost me to buy that inventory from eBay, was $7,361. So I'm spending quite a bit right now. I'm not really cash flowing at all in my business at this point. I was cash flowing for a bit, but I'm really trying to scale. So what I mean by cash flow is I'm profitable. Like I'm making a bunch of profit, but all my money is going back into my business, like over what it would take to maintain my business. So say, for example, maybe, I'm spending 15 to 20K on average, and I'm able to take home 7,000 profit. I'm now scaling. I'm taking all the extra money and I'm putting it back in the business to buy more inventory, because that's how you scale. So we could cover some questions about that, but I spent 7,361 dollars this week on items, and that was 334 items. And the profit, and we get this directly from GoToLister, comes out to $6,413. So I pay my team $20 an hour, so it came to 11 and a quarter total hours, right? Man, woman hours, whatever you want to call it. And that came to $225 that I have to pay them, which broke down to 67 cents per item prep cost, which was pretty cool. And you can see from March 18th, we shipped out that week. We only ship out once a week, so everything comes in all weeks. As you can see, like the mailman comes, drops everything off every single day. These are all items we buy off eBay. So my team, they buy everything off of eBay, shows up to the front steps, bring it into the garage. My team processes it. My virtual assistants, they're buying all throughout the week. And yeah, I mean, 67 cents per item to prep it, list it, send it in. That was our total profit right there. It's not net. There is some profit that's obviously not included in that. Like, this isn't a complete net profit breakdown. I have softwares I have to pay for. I have about $2,000 in virtual assistant costs that I have to pay for. And then, there's like office supplies and stuff, but this includes Amazon fees. It doesn't include like long-term storage and stuff, but my items usually sell within a month or two. So, yeah, you could see the week prior, we did a little more in profit. We actually bought a bit more in inventory, and you can see how much we paid out, how much the average prep cost was. So I thought you guys might find this interesting. Feel free to put a 1 in the comments if you like seeing a breakdown of these numbers. I know some folks can be like, oh, I don't want to hear about numbers. But for me, numbers are fascinating because, I don't know, there's just a lot of people who are full of what online, and numbers are hard to lie. Like, especially if you follow someone for a long time, you'll be able to catch someone out on the lie if they share real numbers like this, because it won't match up with their Amazon account. And typically liars, you'll notice that, like, the people online who are full of they're not going to post stuff like this because it's too hard to trace all your lies back. So I like to share this, and I like to watch videos like this because you get to see like transparently how a business is broken down. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to this right here, and that's why I created my master class, and I do more training and coaching. There's only so much you could teach here, but yeah, put a one in the comments if you like stuff like this and you want more numbers and whatnot. But yeah, that's a breakdown of my numbers, and yeah, I'm pretty pumped up that literally while being on the at the hotel in Washington D.C., like I'm pretty pumped up that we sent out over 6,000 in profit. And again, oh, I want to share one more thing with you guys right here. So you see all the items. You're probably wondering, well, Steve, how are these going to get to UPS? Well, what I did was I set up a pickup through Pirate Ship, and for $4, they came and picked everything up. So they're already out the door, and they're already on the run right to Amazon. Might take a week or two for these things to get checked in and whatnot, but yeah, yeah, that's my process right there, and that's how we're doing it. Scott says, I wish I was disciplined and detailed with tracking my numbers. I mean, it just takes time, honestly, Scott. It really does. It just takes time to build out these systems and stuff. And it just depends what you want. If you're a one man, one woman show, you don't need to have all this. But for me, I'm really trying to build a business that gives me freedom, right? That's why I created Reselling Freedom. That's what this whole business is about. It's about freedom. What's up, Joji? I'm feeling pretty good, man. Just kind of kicking back, relaxing, having some fun. So if anybody wants any additional help, feel free to check out my masterclass. You should be able to see that on the screen. It says slot. It's showing like slides on my screen. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, you can see that. So just a heads up, anyone who wants any help, if you want me to walk you through the whole process, coach you on how to buy items from eBay and flip on Amazon, feel free to check out my coaching. People are always asking questions and they want more help. This is the best way for me to be able to help you out. And on my previous webinar, I said I was going to raise the price $100 on the 24th, but with this business trip that I'm on right now, I'm actually going to extend it another 9 days because I didn't really have a good chance to be able to promote it. And I want to make sure anyone who wants to join this can get in before the price raises. Because right now you can get in for $297. It's going to go up to $397, which in my opinion is insanely fucking affordable in terms of, what you get and whatnot. Sorry for the language, but yeah, there's a lot in there. There's over 15 hours worth of content. So Joji, appreciate you. If you guys aren't following Joji, give Joji a follow. But yeah, this is the deal. This is what we've got right here. 4 shipments, 355 items. That was the work we did today. We're at 50K. Goals to get up to 750,000 for the for 2023. We did 300,000 in 2022. So the goal is to get up there. And yeah, pumped up. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll hang out for a few more minutes and see if there's any questions. But yeah, I'm pumped up to redo the garage. I haven't shared too much about it, but I'm going to be putting down floors. I'm going to be painting it. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to document everything for you guys. What percentage of your total income comes from Amazon at this time? Like total revenue or total profit? I put out a post on my Instagram the other day, but I did 95,000 in total revenue in February. So in terms of profit, I mean, it's probably, well, what did I do? So I did 95,000 in February, and what was that? 45,000 of that revenue was from Amazon. Of course, that's not all profit, but I'd say probably somewhere in terms of profit, maybe like 30 to 40% of my total profit. I'm talking revenue right now, and I'm trying to break down profit the best I can in my head, but obviously there's a lot more expenses that go into, selling physical products on Amazon versus like YouTube income or coaching income or, other things like that. But I would say probably, 30 to 40% from Amazon right now. And I'm not selling on eBay at all right now. So yeah. Hey, appreciate you, Jared. Incredible value in the E2A training. Yeah, Jared, I'm telling you guys, for folks who actually apply this information, and it's funny, Jared, I don't know what your thoughts were about eBay to Amazon flipping, but a lot of folks who get into it, they're shocked at how deep this business actually goes. Like there's so much more, like just using Flipmine and buying like items off of eBay is like 10% of the business. It's everything else. It's it's all this, right? It's the listing, it's the replens list, it's the, optimization of the business and the systems and the processes, and learning how to just source off of eBay is like the tip of the iceberg. It's not even the most important part of the business. So yeah, it's crazy. Find one good lead from the course and it pays for itself. Yeah. I mean, you just got to be willing to invest in yourself. But can you figure this stuff out on your own? You absolutely could, but some people want to be coached. For me, I'm here in Washington. I'm going spending multiple thousands of dollars to get coached, right? I just dropped $2,500 a couple weeks ago. I'm part of Side Hustle Experiments, traditional online arbitrage boot camp. I don't just coach. I am a student of the game as well. And I found from my experience that that's the best way to grow, because I don't want to sit around trying to figure things out on my own. I'm not that smart, right? All this stuff like this, I don't know who that was. What was that? Was that Scott John saying, I wish I was disciplined? Like this just comes, this comes with the territory over time. Like you grow into this, like you make so many mistakes over time, like I have, that eventually you get to the point where you're like, I need to put a system in place like this to be able to just track to see how I'm doing. Jared says my third month and I'm about to hit 5K. Awesome, Jared. What's the biggest thing holding you back right now, Jared, in your eBay to Amazon business? What are you finding most difficult? I noticed that a lot of the folks who join my my training and whatnot, it's always sourcing is their biggest thing. And I hear a lot of people, they struggle with sourcing, and it's a muscle, just like anything, right? It takes time to get in the gym and increase your weights and get stronger and look better. And it's the same, with eBay to Amazon, using Flipmine, growing out your replens list, building your leads list, managing virtual assistants, listing, shipping, optimizing, building out systems and processes. Like it all takes a lot of freaking practice, and it's a skill and it's a muscle. And I was actually talking to my good buddy Phil behind the scenes, and he's getting really eager to scale and grow. And I forget what he's doing a month right now. Let's just say 5 to 8 grand a month or something. I apologize, Phil, but like he wants to get up to my numbers, and he's like, should I just increase my spend to like 30 grand a month from 1,000? And I'm like, dude, like, no. And it's not that you're not capable of doing it, but you have to understand, I have so many, and I'm not that smart, right? Like I'm not special. I'm not saying I'm special, but I built so many systems and processes. Like I have an infrastructure, a foundation to manage my business at 50K a month. And again, I'm not here bragging saying 50K is anything special. Like I think it's great, right? I'm excited, but you have to understand every level up comes with an infrastructure you have to build, like different systems and stuff. So that's a lot of what I teach, over here in the masterclass. But for anyone who's not in the masterclass, or you're growing your own traditional online arbitrage or thrifting or whatever business you're doing, if you want to level up your systems, level up your processes, level up your listing skills and your team. Yeah, you got to hire a virtual assistant. Well, Jared, stay posted, man. Me and Joji got some really cool stuff coming soon that's going to be able to help you. How are you sourcing on eBay, deciding what to purchase? So we use software, Susan. We also use a replens list. We use a leads list, and that's mostly it. I have 2 virtual assistants that are full-time, Susan, that do most of all the sourcing for me. And I'll do a breakdown soon of how much money. I think I'm going to drop a 1 in the comments if you'd like to have me do a video, and I could break down myself and my 2 virtual assistants. I could share how many items we purchased, how much we spent, and I could share with you how many items I'm actually purchasing, how many one of my virtual assistants and then the other one is purchasing. I could break that all down for you. I'm not going to tell you my exact items because that would just be stupid, because that's just stupid to share my exact items and get storefront stalked by a million people. But I'll share with you, things that aren't going to crush my business. As I always say, I love you guys, but not that much. I'm just kidding. At the end of the day, the funny thing is, like, even if you had my store, you probably wouldn't be able to put that much of a dent in my business. And if someone found your store, Susan or Joji, they found your store, the biggest threat is someone effing you over, that if they don't like you and like putting in like IP complaints or counterfeits and getting you kicked off. That's what I'm scared of, to be honest. I'm not necessarily scared of someone trying to compete with me, and I'm not trying to be cocky. They're just not going to be able to compete with me that well, especially if you're a beginner, because I have so many systems in place. And it's not like traditional online arbitrage where I can go storefront stock freaking Miles or Warner, like any of the guys you follow, or Side Hustle Experiment, and then go like put a dent in their business because I could source a bunch of those items and tank the price. Like most of the items I'm flipping from eBay to Amazon and what Joji is and Jared, you can't find these things easily, right? So you're going to have a massive infrastructure to be able to be on the lookout for 5,000 plus items like I do. It's possible, but just know like, and that's one of the things I like about this business. There's a bit more padding. Like people ask all the time, like, how do you avoid like price tanking and things like that? And the cool thing is when you're doing eBay to Amazon flips, a lot of these items are discontinued. A lot of these items are hard to come across. And it's not like, Target or Kohl's is clearing something out and like everyone's going to go buy it. Like a lot of these items I'm finding, and I have a lot of my friends' stores and a lot of my friends have my store because it's like we help each other out and stuff. And it's like, we've all like played around and stuff and like messed around, try to find each other's items. And it's like, it's very, very hard to like, if I know my buddy's selling like a certain Roomba or something, like to find that at a good price on eBay is challenging. So for me, that's why I like to have a knowledge base of a lot of items and cast a wide net, like using the different softwares and replens lists and looking on Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, so on and so forth, because there's so many items out there, but most of the items aren't available like right now. You have to be on the lookout all the time and have systems in place. Yo, what's going on, Mark? Mark says, I did my first FBA and I'm still not winning the buy box. It's not showing anyone for buy box. What's that mean? Well, if you're brand new, it might take a little while. If you don't have a pro account, you're not going to win the buy box. And if you're just launched and don't have a lot of feedback, you might not win the buy box as much because Amazon doesn't trust you because you're a new seller. So just kind of, keep listing items and selling items and you'll start to win it eventually. It says that small business icon. Yeah, you're new, unfortunately. And I've been telling people this for years. Like, get on Amazon now and just get started. Like, you don't have to quit eBay. You don't have to quit what you're doing. But Amazon's getting harder and harder for beginners to start. They're making it a pain in the butt for a lot of folks. Yeah, you got to get your feedback up though, Mark. And you have to get your selling history up. And Amazon they'll show you, you'll win the buy box more. Like Amazon doesn't admit this, but it's so obvious. Like if you were Amazon, obviously you'd want to show, like you'd want to put sellers in the buy box who have a history of selling and like creating a good experience because that's what Amazon cares about is customer experience. Oh, we got my girl Amanda in the house. If you guys aren't following Amanda right now, she is documenting her journey, flipping from eBay to Amazon and selling on Amazon in general on the Amanda Ballard YouTube channel. So definitely go give her a follow. Do you recommend the request a review option? I've never done that. I don't even know. Can you request reviews? I just know it's really hard. Like I only have like 250 reviews and I've sold thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of items over the last 10 years. So it's really hard to get reviews on Amazon. So you just got to be persistent and patient and, just keep plugging away at it. But yeah, sent out 6,413 in profit today. It's not pure profit, but you know what I mean. But what I really, for the folks who are in the masterclass and Amanda and Joji, I don't know if Joji's using it because you use a prep center, but I'm telling you guys, my prep costs have gone down so much since I've implemented the master sheet. Jared, are you using the master sheet? Because you're in the, I don't remember if I'm pretty sure the master sheet is in the eBay to Amazon masterclass because we have a masterclass and then we have an upsell to our mentorship, which is like way, way deeper into eBay to Amazon because there's many levels to that game. There's just no point of introducing someone new to it. It's too much, but I'm sure I'm curious, Jared, are you using the master sheet? Because dude, I'm telling you right now, if you want to lower let me put it this way. If you want to lower your prep costs and you want to process items way freaking faster and have a grip of your business, start using that master sheet. If you're not using it, I'm telling you right now, you said I have it, but I haven't started it. Dude, get on that. I just had to kick Amanda's butt the other day because she was slacking on that. And I'm telling you right now, that master sheet, I'm developing such a crazy sheet to be able to speed this up. It's just, it's unbelievable. I have some news that's going to be coming in the next 2 weeks or so. So stay posted in our group. I'm not going to share it publicly, but yeah, Jared, definitely get on that, man. I'm telling you, especially like in terms of like, once you start scaling your eBay to Amazon business, one of the challenges that I had was there were so many returns going on and so many stupid eBay sellers sending me crap and lying to me about the description and like sending the wrong items and whatnot. Like I had a massive mess on my hands and I finally like figured out a system to be able to organize everything and not want to blow my head off. So yeah, that's implemented into the master sheet. So definitely stay, definitely stay tuned. I can't even talk. Stay tuned. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, guys. So I already swore on this broadcast. I've already been talking out of my you know what. So again, I apologize. I'm usually pretty good with my tongue. Don't take that the wrong way. All right. So with that being said, appreciate you guys. And Black Oz says, I'm on eBay full time, but want to make the move to Amazon. Do you need to have a consistent sell flow on the platform, or can I source and sell every now and then until I decide? Yeah, you could go every now and then, Black God. You don't have to. It's not like eBay where, you want to sit down for Thanksgiving dinner and enjoy a nice meal. But, if you don't list an item, the CEO of eBay is going to say, you know what, let's blacklist Black God and not show their items to anyone. Right. So, it's not like eBay. That's the one thing that pisses me off so much about eBay is like their algorithm is just so full of what. It's like ridiculous. If you don't list every single day, they just hate your guts. And yeah, the Amazon's not like that. It's way more fair. I got an item the other day and I still have no idea where it came from. Yeah, I have no idea either with half the items. Like when I didn't have the master sheet going, Jared, man, it was a mess. I don't want to embarrass myself, but yeah, trust me, God only knows, right? How many hundreds, if not thousands of dollars I lost out on in 2022 from being a complete idiot, not having my master sheet system doing eBay to Amazon. You have to have the master sheet if you're doing eBay to Amazon. If not, I can promise you right now, if you're going to do eBay to Amazon, get the course just for the master sheet, because I'll tell you right now, you're going to lose hundreds of dollars with eBay sellers screwing you over. You're not knowing where it came from. You're not reconciling your inventory. I promise you over everything that I can just promise you better have a system in place. Rakin, do you choose like new when you have a new box item or just sell it on Amazon? So I only sell something new on Amazon if it's like brand spanking new. If not, I'll usually sell it like as like new or good or very good. But yeah, I always under promise and over deliver. The thing about Amazon is you can't sell as many items as eBay. On eBay, you could sell parts, you could sell whatever you want. Like there has to be an active ASIN and you have to be, obviously ungated for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't really sell like new that much, to be honest. It's usually like I'm usually selling brand new or good to very good. I don't usually do like new, but it's fine if it is like new. Just be careful because some people might get their expectations a little mixed up or whatnot. I've opened a few sealed items to make sure it was really new. Well, Mark, once you do that, it ain't new anymore. So don't do that. But it's okay to run a couple of tests. But yeah, I buy a lot of DVDs. I mean, I sold over 6,000 of them last year. And some of these items look resealed and I'll just send them back. I've kind of gotten the hang of what's real, what's not real. And yeah, Mark's like, I know, I'm just saying, it's funny. I had a question from a guy the other day. No, it wasn't a question. Who was it? Amanda, if you're still here, where was that? Was it in the Facebook group? It was somewhere. Some guy was like, he's like, yeah, I open up, maybe it was an eBay seller. He's like, yeah, I open up all my items and to make sure they're new. And then I list them back on eBay as new. And I'm like, they're not new anymore once you, once you open it up, right? Technically. So yeah, guys, much love. Appreciate you. Hopefully you all found value in this. Again, if you want any more coaching, be sure to check out the eBay to Amazon Masterclass. Price is going up $100. It was supposed to go up yesterday, but I didn't promote it all week because I was really busy getting ready for this trip. So I'm just going to extend it out until not this Monday, but the following one to give people a chance to get it. I don't think you could sell parts, Mark, on Amazon unless you created like a listing for that, maybe. But it's not like eBay where it's easy to create a listing on Amazon. It's a whole thing. Should I open all my new DVDs to make sure they're really new? We're not making fun of you, Mark. We're making fun of it was a comment that we received and they were like dead serious about it. But it's a good question. Some people just don't know like the terms of service on Amazon or whatnot. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Be sure to go check out Amanda's YouTube channel. Check out Joji's YouTube channel. Mark, appreciate the comments and the love. And yeah, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed this little slide presentation. And yeah, I'm just proud of my team and just proud to, be growing the business while I'm on the road. So hopefully you guys do the same. With that being said, Take care, everybody. Hey, Mark, thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.